in Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, Sannyasa Yoga, 15th verse.
Nadatte kasyachit papam na chaiva sukritam vibhu ajnanena vritam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha.
Nadatte kasyachit papam na chaiva sukritam vibhu Ajnanena avrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. The translation: the inner space does not choose bad fortune or auspiciousness. Man is bewildered by the consciousness that is covered by ignorance. Nadatte kasyachit papam nachaiva sukrutam vibhu ajnanena avrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. Bhagavan is reminding all of us to get back to that witnessing consciousness, which is our origin, the place, the space in which we are established, the space in which we are going to dissolve. Nadatte kasyachit papam nachaiva sukritam vibhu ajnanena avrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. The inner space does not choose bad. It does not choose good. It neither feels bad nor feels good. When you are covered by ignorance, that is the moment you feel something is bad, something is good. So understand, first thing you need to know, only for enlightenment this human body has worth. Human life is worthy only for enlightenment. It is not worthy for anything else. And if you are working, thinking, functioning, keeping anything else as the priority, suffering is inevitable. Nadatte kasyachit papam nachaiva sukritam vibhu. I am this free being, of course. Even if I don't hear that, I am going to feel that is different because of the experience. I tell you, even if you have enlightenment experience, when Bhagavan says these words, it's so beautiful, reassuring, reconfirming your experience. Nadatte kasyachit papam nachaiva sukritam vibhu ajnanena avrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. Your inner space neither suffers nor enjoys. Only when your consciousness is covered by ignorance, you get into the confusion. You are bewildered. You can't understand what is right, what is wrong. You do not know what it is. Only then suffering starts. I tell you, understand this one verse from Bhagavan. Nadatte kasyachit papam nachaiva sukritam vibhu. Your inner space neither enjoys nor suffers. Anything enjoys or suffers is not your inner space. It is something else. You are confused. One guy came home late night, fully drunk. Wife was very angry with him, beaten him black and blue, dumped him on the bed. Late night, that fellow, due to pain, could not sleep, goes to the bathroom, looks at him in the mirror, sees all the wounds bleeding, meticulously applies medicine, puts the bandage, goes and sleeps with a satisfaction. Next day morning, he is out of the alcohol's effect. But tremendous pain. He wakes up and asks the wife, I don't know why still I have so much of pain. Even after putting medicine. She says, yes, I saw all the bandage and medicine on the mirror in the bathroom. Understand, if anything in you is suffering or enjoying, it is the mirror, not you. You are putting medicine and bandage on mirror and thinking you put it on yourself. After a long time I am telling a story. Anything which suffers or enjoys is not you. Because of your ignorance and delusion, you associate yourself with it. I wanted this truth to be taught to our kids as a syllabus in the first level of first class in the Gurukul. The first grade itself, this truth should be taught to our kids. Because kids can understand this truth very easily. They have not yet gathered the bundle of emotions. The delusion and the illusion comes by your so-called referring attitude. Please understand, the biggest culprit destroying your life is referring attitude. Now when I say you neither suffer nor enjoy, immediately you refer back. No, half an hour before I spoke to my husband, I suffered. 2 days before I spoke to my mother, she tortured me. 2 months before I spoke to my relatives, they were torturing me. 1 year before I spoke to my friend, it was such a joy. You immediately refer with your deluded past. Please understand, if you have a clean, pure consciousness at least once. Somebody came and told me yesterday about their spiritual experience. Happened a month ago, last Purnami or some, I don't know which day, few days ago. When he described his experience in the energy session, I held his hand and touched his Anagata Chakra to see the purity of that experience. I was shocked. He had a glimpse of enlightenment. It was first thing came out of my mouth is, it's a true experience, not fantasy, not imagination. Experience he had is a true experience, because when I touched him, I could see that he had at least few moments of pure past. For example, I am giving this example for him. Whatever truth I say, if he verifies the truths, now I am saying, your inner space does not choose bad or good. It neither suffers nor enjoys. If he refers this truth with his experience, that pure past, he will say, yes, what he is saying is right. He will start living. But when you refer with your contaminated past, my father fired at me, I had suffering. My mother gave me candy, I had enjoyment. What do you mean by we neither suffer nor enjoy? Referring with the contaminated past is the culprit. These 21 days, my only effort is to give you a pure past. See, at least few times I put this pure consciousness inside your system. When you go back, you will always refer this pure past as a referring scale. Keeping this pure consciousness as a referring scale, you will make all decisions in your life. So my whole effort is to give you this pure consciousness with which you can refer and make decisions, not continuously on the contaminated past. The source of reference, the reference source you use itself is contaminated. That is where the whole suffering starts. Natatte kasyachit papam nachaiva sukrutam vibhuhu Ajnane navrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. When I read this verse, the ecstasy I feel, the joy I feel, the authenticity I feel. Contemplate. Contemplate on this one line. Without referring to your contaminated past. With the feeling, maybe this is true. With the deep sympathy and love for this truth, you will experience it. You will experience this great truth.
जीवन मुक्ति प्रदम